XRP is on a rising trip that might take it to heights of $1,650 to $2,900 before the end of 2024. Get ready for a financial breakthrough. This isn't just talk to get people excited. It's based on a big event, the upcoming launch of an XRP ETF. Think about this. BlackRock, the same huge financial company that made a successful Bitcoin ETF, is now working on XRP. They have a great track record of getting almost every ETF proposal approved, so their entrance into XRP is a big deal. But hold on, there's more. Not only BlackRock is making ripples, Grayscale is also getting involved. They not only suggested an XRP ETF, but they also added XRP to their coin portfolio. This shows how XRP and Ripple Labs are becoming more important in the world of international transactions. Hey, welcome back to your main source for all things XRP. Before we get into the main part of today's program, let's quickly check in. I need a little help from you. To join our great community, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. And here's a small warning. As we get closer to 60,000 subscribers, we're getting ready for an amazing XRP giveaway. It's easy to take part in the giveaway. It's as easy as following these 3 steps. So make sure you're ready and tuned in. Don't forget to leave a hashtag MoneySide in the comments to make sure you receive a seat in the giveaway. Let's jump into the exciting world of XRP now and discover what's fresh today. When you look more closely at the statistics, it's evident that BlackRock's reputation for approving ETFs is almost perfect. BlackRock's entry into cryptocurrencies and Web 3.0 is a big change in how the traditional finance industry sees digital currencies. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. Their almost perfect record of approving ETFs shows that they are the best at handling the financial market. Keep in mind that BlackRock's ETF approval rate is an amazing 99.8%, which makes them an unstoppable force in the ETF world. It's important to see the big picture here. Big financial companies like BlackRock and JP Morgan haven't only been looking at XRP. They've been actively gathering it. Reports, including one that was leaked, say that these big companies have put more than 7.5% of their total value into XRP. A recent post that went through a lot of checks even said that BlackRock is completely changing its focus from Bitcoin to XRP, which would be a big change in their investing strategy. This change shows that interest in XRP is growing, which makes it more likely than ever that BlackRock would endorse an XRP ETF. But things get much more interesting now that there is an XRP ETP, which is a fresh twist in the XRP story. We don't know who established this ETP, but it's an important step toward an ETF. Reports say that the XRP ETP has been released, but it's still in the pre-release phase and is worth nothing. It might be revealed at any time. And there's more. There are rumors that an XRP ETF will launch at the same time as the ETP, which would mean that both products will be available at the same time. This concurrent publication not only makes sense, but it also shows how quickly things are moving toward the ETF, which might come out just weeks after the Bitcoin ETF. When we look at the big picture, especially because Bitcoin's price shot up to $43,000 even before its ETF launch, XRP has a huge amount of potential. We could see XRP's value go through the roof, reaching $1,650 or perhaps $2,500 when its ETF comes out. All right, listen to me because this isn't as crazy as it sounds. The XRP ETF has already started, which means that an XRP ETF will be available in only a few weeks. Fidelity, a huge name in the financial sector, has officially introduced the exchange-traded product for XRP. But many people don't realize this. In other words, this means that an XRP ETF is quickly moving toward its launch, which the US Securities and Exchange Commission is expected to approve soon. We talked about a new piece that came out just yesterday. It came to light from a leaked report from BlackRock that an XRP ETF would be coming soon. This leak showed that an ETF filing for XRP was about to happen. Adding to the enthusiasm, a top BlackRock analyst publicly said that BlackRock would be launching an ETF just for XRP. They even brought up the iShares XRP Trust in connection with an ETF application. I was doubtful at first, but I checked it for myself and found that it's right there on the Delaware List of Corporations website. This adjustment is a major changer, and it demonstrates how near we are to a huge transformation in XRP's market presence, which might be similar to or even bigger than what we've seen with Bitcoin's ETF. New research has revealed a major change in the world of cryptocurrency. BlackRock and JP Morgan have both bought more than 7,500,000 XRP, which shows that institutions are getting involved in cryptocurrencies. BlackRock is leading the way by not only hoarding XRP, but also using the XRP ledger in their business, and most importantly, moving forward with the public release of an XRP ETF. BlackRock has a nearly perfect record when it comes to getting ETFs approved, so the XRP ETF is very likely to get the go-ahead. You can't say enough about how an XRP ETF would affect its value. When you think about all the important events that are coming up, a target price of $9,831 for XRP starts to make sense, even though it seems high. Take a moment to think about it. XRP is likely to become a major participant in managing global debt transactions, especially when you think about how much money is involved. The ISDA is the main reason why $1.8 to $1.3 quadrillion could move via the XRP ledger. The BRICS countries, including Saudi Arabia, are also using the XRP ledger in their systems. The Republic of Palau is even making its central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger. In this circumstance, there is a lot of demand for XRP coins, but not enough supply, which logically means that the value of each currency will go up a lot. This is something that has been going around a lot lately. Some people assume I'm just daydreaming when I say I'm hopeful about XRP. Maybe they have a point, though, but this is what I say. I love this hopium. I'm rolling it into a big one, lighting it up, and taking a deep breath. That's some strong stuff. I believe in hope very strongly. It's a lifeline, especially when things are hard and you're trying to hold on. It's fine if you don't believe in hope and think it's all just wishful thinking. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Let's help each other out.